The Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal moved the Women's Reservation Bill in both the houses of the Parliament. But let's understand how this bill will work and the interesting math involved. According to this bill, 1/3 or 33% of all the Lok Sabha seats, Delhi Vidhan Sabha and other state assemblies will now be reserved for women. To understand this more clearly, let's take a look at the numbers. The Delhi Vidhan Sabha has 70 seats in total. 12 of them are reserved for the SC community. There are 58 unreserved or general open category seats. The Women Reservation Bill calls for 1/3 reservation across the reserved and unreserved seats. Total scheduled caste seats in Delhi Assembly are 12. 1/3 reservation for women in SC seats will be 4. Remaining general category seats are 58, and after getting a 1/3 reservation, those seats will be 19. So, the total reserved seats for women, including SC and general, will be 4 plus 9, that is 23. Every state assembly has reserved seats for the SC/ST community. So, 1/3 or seats in those category plus 1/3 seats for the open category will henceforth be reserved for women. The same mathematics will apply to Lok Sabha, where there are 131 reserved seats for SC and ST and 412 unreserved seats. Reservation for women according to this 1/3 or 33% rule will be 43 plus 137, that is 180 seats. Please remember that Women Reservation Bill will not affect seat sharing in Rajya Sabha or legislative councils in some states. There is one more key concept in this bill, and it is called delimitation. What does this mean? See, every state is awarded seats in the Lok Sabha after taking into account the population of that particular state. For example, Tripura has only 2 seats in the Lok Sabha and Delhi and UP has 7 and 8 respectively. Technically, UP has 40 times more representation in the Lok Sabha than Tripura because its population is proportionally higher. A question then may arise in your mind that the population is ever changing. It is also important to note that we conduct a census every 10 years. But the seat sharing in Lok Sabha seems to be fixed despite an increase in state-wise and overall population of the country. This is because in 2002, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government brought in the 84th constitutional amendment and froze the seats of the Lok Sabha till 2026. This was done to encourage every state to adopt population control through effective family planning programs. The constitutional amendment brought in 2002 clearly stated that seats in Lok Sabha will be increased based on the first census data conducted after 2026. The census was supposed to be conducted in 2021, but it couldn't be done due to COVID. It is now expected to be conducted in 2027. It means that Lok Sabha seats for all the states will increase in the 2029 Lok Sabha elections. The Women Reservation Bill clearly states that it will also come into effect only after delimitation is conducted. Even if the bill is passed in 2023, it will have zero effect on seat sharing until 2027. The Lok Sabha elections of 2024 will not be affected. The same goes for all the respective state assemblies. The bill also states a very important point, that the women's reservation of 33% will remain in force for 15 years. This needs to be extended by Parliament every 15 years, just like the reservation for SC/ST needs to be extended every 10 years. There is also mention of rotation of seats for each delimitation. For instance, if Karol Bagh in Delhi Vidhan Sabha is reserved for women candidate, it will be shifted to another constituency, say Ambedkar Nagar, after another round of delimitation. Thanks for watching.